Several top executives were in a meeting. Suddenly, one of the women let out a loud scream. It turned out she had spotted a fly. The fly quickly darted across the room, then transformed into a mouse and squeezed through a crack in the wall. It slipped into a suit of armor unnoticed, and just as it was about to make its escape in disguise, a passing soldier noticed something unusual. Without hesitation, the soldier drew his sword from his belt and gave chase. Just as he swung his blade, the woman transformed back into a mouse, darting through the legs of heavily armored soldiers, and scurrying into a prison cell. Seizing the moment when the soldier opened the cell door, she climbed onto the head of a prisoner, and leapt out the window. Just before hitting the ground, she transformed into an eagle. But her pursuers weren't about to let her get away. Arrows flew toward her from behind, and in her desperate attempt to dodge, she accidentally bumped into a banner, and tumbled into a chimney. Luckily, she managed to land safely by turning into a cat. In the stunned silence of the onlookers, she shifted back into human form, grabbed a random piece of clothing to cover herself, and tried to slip away amidst the chaos. However, the witch had already taken to the streets with a large group of soldiers, searching for her. Desperate to avoid detection, the woman transformed into a flightless bird, hiding among a flock to blend in. But her disguise didn't fool the witch for long. Her cover was blown almost immediately, and she was forced to flee for her life again. This form wasn't exactly built for running, so she quickly shifted into a deer. Just as she leapt high into the air, a cannonball suddenly exploded nearby, knocking her to the ground. Thankfully, she wasn't injured, but before she could recover, the witch appeared right in front of her. With no time to waste, she turned and sprinted toward the city gates. The soldiers scrambled to close the heavy iron doors, but just as they were about to slam shut, the deer pulled off a perfectly timed slide, slipping through the narrow gap and escaping. With the witch's secrets now exposed to the public, her reign of terror was finally coming to an end.